Since the birth of our Philippine Navy, amphibious operations have been carried out for decades by brave and highly trained fleet marine personnel, anywhere in any given time, utilizing specialized military equipment and vehicles that are constantly upgraded to accomplish its missions, neutralizing enemy forces and gaining control of the shore. Amphibious operation is an attack launched from the sea by naval and landing forces. Embarked on ships or crafts, they carry out landings on a hostile shore. A complete operation in itself, amphibious operation incorporates land, sea, and air forces into one cohesive assault force and integrates them into a balanced, concentrated, and tremendous combat power to defeat an enemy ashore.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations. General quarters, all hands man your battle stations.
What you see right now on the LED wall is the actual well-deck operation, showcasing the two landing craft utility loaded with Philippine Marine Corps troops coming out of the landing dock anchored in front. This is a procedure being conducted during amphibious operations. On the screen is the actual landing of Marine Battalion landing team, launched from the landing craft utility during the conduct of amphibious operations.
As an archipelagic nation, amphibious operations reinforces the Philippine Navy's operational strength and the armed forces of the Philippines. Our Philippine Navy.
To the Commander-in-Chief, ladies and gentlemen, in front is a naval helicopter equipped for intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and close air support capabilities. For intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions, it is configured with an electro-optical infrared camera, capable to perform day and night surveillance with thermal imaging capability, essential for precise target acquisition. These optical cameras can identify targets within 10 nautical miles at an altitude of 5,000 feet. These ISR helicopters of the Philippine Navy has proved its worth and significantly contributed to the various successful conducts of numerous internal peace and security operations of the Armed Forces of the Philippines in the different parts of Mindanao.
What you see on the screen is the live video feed of ISR footage of our reconnaissance helicopter. Doctrinally in tandem with the ship connected through a downlink system, this helicopter provides real-time information. What you see on the LED wall is the zoomed-in footage of our venue from our reconnaissance helicopter. On the screen is a thermal footage of the conglomeration of the enemies. Our ISR helicopter have now spotted the area where the hostages are being held by the enemies.
Ground Navy 431.
Go ahead, Navy 431.
We have a suspected visual of the terrorists and the hostages. 100 meters northeast of Building Alpha. A mass of approximately 20 armed personnel. We are suspecting it to be the command center of the insurgents, while another group, which we suspect to be the hostages and their guards, are spotted west side of Building Alpha, approximately 150 meters.
Continue to monitor the situation on ground and maintain visual on the hostages and terrorists. Troops and forces are being organized and will be deployed shortly.
Real Code will monitor Navy 431.
The Philippine Navy Special Operations Group and Marine Special Operations Group will now proceed with the assault. In a short while, you are about to see our naval helicopter from the right side of the stage, carrying Naval Special Operations Group and Marine Special Operations Group.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention towards the sea as our Philippine Navy SEAL team of Naval Special Operations Group and Marine Special Operations Group perform HeloCast. HeloCast is an airborne technique used by Small Unit Special Operations Force to insert into a military area of operations. The small unit is flown by helicopter to a maritime insertion point. Once there, the aircraft assumes an altitude just above the water surface and airspeed of 10 knots or less. As soon as they hit the water, they immediately move towards the objective using their closed-circuit underwater breathing apparatus, or commonly known as rebreathers. All expelled breath is recycled into the closed-circuit where it is filtered for carbon dioxide. The result is a complete elimination of expelled bubbles, which makes it ideal for clandestine operations.
What we see on the screen is the actual footage of Navy SEALs emerging out of the cold and dark waters. Please direct your attention towards the seawall as the Navy SEALs emerges on the target area.
Seeing a basic 8-man SEAL team. The team is composed of a point man, team leader, radio telephone operator, automatic weapons man, hospital man, second automatic weapons man, assistant team leader, and the rear security. Each and every one of them has warfare skills in combat swimming, air operations, diving, demolitions, communications, and small boat handling, among others.
The search team clears the hooch and gets significant valuable items and documents. The team leader now orders his men to be in their designated position. As the Navy SEAL sniper spotted the enemy, the sniper patiently locks onto his target, and with timing and controlled breathing, he then fires at the enemy. And the team proceeds with the assault. The SEAL team now clears the area and search for drugs, explosives, sensitive equipment, and enemy documents. The SEALs hold the line while the radio telephone operator calls the special boat unit for fire support and hot extraction. The team leader then commands his team to peel right to get out of the killing zone.
This is Frogman, request hot extract! I say again, request hot extract! Frogman, this is Dolphin, authenticate, Bravo 3, over. This is Frogman, Delta 9, over. Affirmative, interrogative location, over. Location, primary extraction point, enemy at 10 o'clock, distance 50 Mike, over. Roger, 1 minute out, mark your plans, over. I see purple smoke, over. Smoke with purple smoke, over. Roger, I got your purple
gentlemen, appearing before you are the special boats of Naval Special Operations Group. Their primary mission is to provide fire support for the extracting troops.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we now direct your attention to the aircraft. The SEAL team are now able to extract and withdraw out of the killing zone. And that, ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the demonstration of the Naval Special Operations Group.
We now come to the presentation of the Marine Special Operations Group. Emerging on your left is the Special Operations Combat Unit of the Marine Special Operations Group, also known as the tip of the spear of your Philippine Marine Corps. The four-man team is composed of the point man, the navigator, the team leader, and the radio man.
What you see on the screen is the live feed of the first-person video footage of the target area captured and transmitted simultaneously using the Marine Forces Imagery Targeting Support System, or MITSS. The Marine Special Operations Group operates under the roof of darkness. Silently and tactically, they move in order to achieve the element of surprise without being compromised and to successfully penetrate into the enemy's defense.
This four-man team is Marine Special Operations Group's smallest unit and most capable and effective in conducting deep ground and special reconnaissance missions due to its stealth and small operational footprint. The team will serve as the eyes and ears of the commander by collecting real-time information about the enemy and terrain in the objective. These information will be used to emplace security, support, and assault elements in the most dangerous locations to maximize the combined arms effect of fire and maneuver. following four-man team is composed of the weapons specialist, assistant weapons specialist, assistant team leader, and the tail scout.
Using tactical strobe light, the team leader signals the other team to move towards their location. They will now then reorganize into 8-man team. To ensure destructive firepower and direct support for the assaulting elements, the team leader deploys the cruiser weapons. Attached with the team is a Marine Scout sniper team composed of the sniper and the spotter. They crawl and set their position, covering clear line of sight towards their target. With sharp patience, discipline, and timing, he then accurately fires at the enemy. This initiates the assaulting elements to swiftly execute the hostage rescue.
With unique tactical wisdom, coupled with sheer courage, they gallantly execute the hostage rescue. Equipped by their efficient combat skill set and advanced weapons, the members of Marine Special Operations Group selectively engage and deliver effective fires to neutralize the enemies. Their primary mission is to take the hostages from the hands of their captors and to ensure their safety extraction from the battleground. The team leader immediately directs his support elements to shift the direction of their fire to provide cover to their extracting comrades. Though few in numbers, this 8-man team of the Marine Special Operations Group is capable to deliver firepower to defend their position and impede the enemy's advance.
At this point, we will witness the Naval Aviator showcase their aircraft handling skills. Flying above us are 3 fixed-wing trainer aircraft under the Naval Aviation Training Squadron 50. These are Cessna 172 Foxtrot Skyhawk, 172 November Skyhawk, and 152 Aerobat planes, equipped with a reliable single reciprocating engine, capable of up to 3.5 hours of endurance flight.
To cover the extraction of operating troops, the spotter attached to the ground team requests for naval gunfire support from the Jacinto-class patrol vessel. Using its 76mm gun and enhanced fire control system, it can deliver accurate gunfire at shore support to the amphibious operations.
Bravo Charlie, this is Gold Sierra. Fire mission. Target number Alpha Foxtrot 001, over. Gold Sierra, this is Bravo Charlie. Fire mission. Target number Alpha Foxtrot 001, out. Direction 4210. Hostile platoon. Danger close. Northeast 300. First cargo at 450, over. Gun target line 6400. First salvo at odd 450. Ready main, over. Ready main, fire, over. Fire, out. Odd 50, 3 salvos, fire for effect, over. Odd 50, 3 salvos, fire for effect, out. Rounds complete, over. End of mission. Hostile
Earlier,
enemy
we have
neutralized.
witnessed the
Out.
flyby of the trainer aircraft. And now, we will witness the flyby of our latest fixed-wing aircraft, the King Air Beechcraft C-90 aircraft. Performing a low pass above our surface assets are the NV390, NV392, and NV395.
Ladies and gentlemen, you had just witnessed the effective fusion of the skills of Philippine Navy personnel and the reliable and cutting-edge equipment and assets in action. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to our Philippine Navy Special Operations Group and Marine Special Operations Group.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now proceed with the Fleet Review. The Fleet Review is always incorporated in the annual Philippine Navy Anniversary Celebration to highlight the different Philippine Navy assets and its capabilities. The Fleet Review is spearheaded by the Philippine Fleet, one of the two type commands of the Philippine Navy, with the other one being the Philippine Marine Corps. The Philippine Fleet ensures the operational readiness of fleet assets for naval operations. It currently has 3 forces which administratively organize, train, equip, and maintain Philippine Navy surface ships. These are the Littoral Combat Force, the Offshore Combat Force, and the Sea-Lift Amphibious Force. Moreover, the Naval Air Group and the Naval Special Operations Group are the 2 support group of the Philippine Fleet.
Ladies and gentlemen, sounding their presence are 3 of our Gusto Westland 109 helicopters. This AW109 helicopters have 2 configurations, multipurpose and armed. Their far-ranging capability highlighted by mission essential equipment greatly enhance the patrol capability of ships, support Marines, and special operations, and perform HADR operations. The rigid hull inflatable boats of the Naval Special Operations Group, BRP Tarlac and BRP Davao del Sur. The RIB, as it is called, travels at speed of 45 knots or 83 kilometers per hour.
Approaching before you are the landing crafts of the Sea-Lift Amphibious Force. The Sea-Lift Amphibious Force are composed of Philippine Navy assets engaged in amphibious support and transport duties, particularly transport of personnel and logistics. However, Sea-Lift and amphibious capabilities have a diverse range of uses other than combat. They likewise provide humanitarian aid, respond to natural disasters, and engage in search and rescue operations. The Sea-Lift Amphibious Force is headed by Commodore Antonio C. Palces, AFP.
Approaching are the patrol ships of Offshore Combat Force, which is composed of Philippine Navy assets engaged in naval surface warfare operations. These vessels are designed to primarily conduct patrol operations against hostile undersea and surface crafts in order to preserve territorial integrity. The Offshore Combat Force is headed by Captain Cesar Bernardo N. Valencia, Philippine Navy GSC.
we now have the Naval Affiliated Reserve Force, NCR West Phil, spearheaded by Captain Francisco P. Tiu Laurel Jr., Philippine Navy, GSC. The Philippine Navy Affiliated Reserve Unit's mission is to provide uninterrupted support in times of natural disaster and man-made calamities. And they already proved their capabilities last 2013 during Typhoon Yolanda. A total of 5 vessels were deployed with an intervals of 3 days, which transported 1,380 tons of relief goods from Navotas to Ormoc, Leyte, Sugod, Leyte, and Tacloban. They also ferried 370 survivors from Tacloban going to Cebu and Manila. With these relief operations, cost the unit an approximately 4.5 million, comprised of fuel, salaries of crew. Other than, they also donated Frabel, canned goods, and waters. The Naval Affiliated Reserve Force NCR Westfield is composed of 4 private fishing corporations, namely Frabel Fishing Corporations, RAV Fishing Corporations, Trans-Pacific Journey Fishing Corporations, and RBL Fishing Corporations. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Philippine Navy today. Kindly direct your attention at the LED wall for a short presentation of the Philippine Navy in the future, which features organizational plans and capability modernization.